It's a tough couple. Predator, I'll probably oh great, I get to save my money. It was supposed to come out next month. You played the first one? Somebody, we heard you the whole time, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie to your ass, bro. I wasn't talking at first. I was like, it's why you need a cell phone, Bree, so we can call your ass, nigga. Oh, my pet is down. No.
Coach, as you know, being over in Orlando, still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
You can help me too. Good luck, guys. May the best man win.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Go.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there, and if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
The more
first down carry, it's Kamara.
The better.
And he takes it across midfield to the 45. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. The open man is Smith. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
They don't have summer youth down there? Really? They don't have like something called summer youth down there?
Kill! Hey, easy! Pilot, 64, quick!
It's like basically
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
But lucky, I see myself going back to my 2nd pet, though. I think it's way better.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Breeze. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. Then he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered mine.
No, I'm not saying it's a bad.
They didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
I'm saying
Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
We're good. Hey! 0-2.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 3rd down. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And Lutz puts this one through. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
My pet is shooting it. My pet was on that edge, but on his edge.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
I can't wait till we go back to the sanctuary.
Set the tone, defense, let's go. Check 9.
I mean, I don't rock with him for a while longer, but this nigga.
They run, Devontae Freeman. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's go.
2nd and 11. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
8 from 24, Leo. Come on, 8 from 24.
You better be afraid of me. Watch twist.
Next week.
Go. 54 is Mike. Run, team, spell. 54. Let's go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Playing Predator is fun, but playing Soldier...
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6.
The Predator gets
good on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
So you don't want to...
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports.
It could take down a whole lot in 2 weeks.
First down carry here for Johnson. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I'm still going to play a little bit of DVD.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You know me, I could play a horror survivor, a good horror survivor game the whole time.
On the counter, Devontae Freeman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
But it's fun at the same time. It's one of those games it's really a bad game, but it's fun. So
from the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he finds Howard complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Kerryon Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Okay, let me start.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
I got rid of him. I didn't need him.
Now on 2nd and 13. Breeze. Man open. That's Robert Foster complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The throw from Breeze into the hands of Smith, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed it off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Huh?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Go, go. 15, check 15. Right there. 54, right there. 54,
2nd and 10.
Even though the stag is bad,
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now Breeze on 3rd down. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce.
If a player if the soldier is the person using the soldier,
the Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You would never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Let's go, D. 66. Let's go.
Now back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Always Rashad Perriman off to the races. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad Perriman, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
I think it's the stagger.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
I feel like he didn't do no damage.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be a second down. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Breeze.
I know we're supposed to be coming out with new pet.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
SOS. You're out. Slow. No. Check protein spill. Ready, go.
He completes it to Evans. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 13. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So we come upon halftime with a tie score, 13-all. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have a chance to break our tie here as we're going to look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Howard. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. 2nd and 5. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. The 20. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Durham Smythe, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail 20-13 our score as they have it 1st and 10. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his... And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Breeze. And it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The pass complete. It's Bird. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. They'll run. This is Kamara. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Exit.
Shotgun now for Breeze. They complete it to Hill. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Josh Hill, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I haven't been Mosey in a long time either, Trevor. I would still love Mose. He was my first character. Well, I'm fast anyway. I remember the time you just used to melee. Our first playthrough, you just meleeed everybody. You didn't even shoot like that.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hand.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd and 7, Breeze escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, this is Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They run it again with Kamara. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And that is incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Alert 3, alert 3.
Blue draw Corker.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Wild Bill.
Alert. 28.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady gets it off to Freeman. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check it.
Right there. 54, right there.
Hey, orbit. Hey, watch the ball. Sugar.
Shotgun now for Brady. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
Mike 5-4.
Hey, seam 6.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch.
Sugar.
Nice, sweetheart.
Alert.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Open man has got it. It's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Check 4.
I hope they learn from Friday.
Sugar.
He's checking crab. Undercrush.
Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough task here, though. 3rd and long. Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, 66.
47 to Mike, boy, 47. Check.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Go Bandit.
47 is the Mike.
Check it.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Or it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints will have the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. On the ground, Kamara. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And this is going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you.
Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Lutz with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I mean, I do have my abilities.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time, 1 play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. To throw is Breeze. He's got Smith here. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Cameron Jordan. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Flushed out, and they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Devin White able to get in there and drop him behind the line. On 2nd and goal, Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 7-yard touchdown ground. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
You can't foul him now.
This is taken at the 3.
Let's go, let's go.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for New Orleans, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, things aren't looking good. It'll be an 0-5 start. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaud. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again.
Make the playoffs.